Mike Catino.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you all for participating in this first annual Celebrity Golf Tournament. This was not just a golf tournament because, well, the gentlemen, people were playing golf. We also had a pool party for the handicapped children, which we paid all expenses, and the kids had a great time. And I think it was a good cause. We're going to do the same thing next year. I'd like to introduce a friend, again, Ronnie, you're going to come up for Brandon Steiner. Brandon and I come back about 25, 30 years, and it all started out with, when I had an idea. I was with Malcolm Forbes. I don't know if you remember Malcolm Forbes, but he was a friend of mine. And we sit down and we're having breakfast, and he says, let's come out with a New York sports magazine, because there wasn't one. So the first magazine was called New York Sports, and Darryl Strawberry was going to be on the cover. Lo and behold, Malcolm Forbes died, and the dream of Sportscene fell. But I also had Nightlife magazine, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. The Rangers were in the Stanley Cups, and I figured if you're going to launch a magazine, that's the best time to do it. So we came out with New York Sportscene, and when the Stanley Cups won the Stanley Cups playoffs, that's when the magazine took off. And then I needed a place to stay in New York City, an office. And then I met Brandon Steiner, and he said to me, Mike, why don't you just pull into my office? I'll pay for everything, and he did, from day one. And if it wasn't for Brandon, I think I would not be in this position I am now. And I would like to thank you, Brandon, for all your support, no matter what I do, where he goes. He's first class, he's a first class guy, he's an honest guy, he's a good friend.
Yeah, bring him up.
Brady, would you come up here? Tom Brady sent an award for you. And we contacted the New England Patriots, and you're a giant fan, but I would like to introduce Ron to give you the award. I think this is something that you don't have.
It's not football, right?
Yeah, hold on. This is a deflated football from Tom Brady, as you can see. And we had it flown in especially for you, because you got to settle this crap that's going on. You could do it. You know that.
I could probably fix it, which is what I'm hoping to do, is I'm working on my deal with the Patriots. But yeah, it seems to become a real problem.
It is. So congratulations. And on a serious note, today would not have been special had you not said to Mike, yes, okay, I'll do this. And the charity is a big word, and you are a charitable person. So on behalf of everybody connected with the children, New York Sports Scene, Mike, Denise, Fran, the troops, even Danny Aiello. No, Danny.
If you have a wedding and you get Danny to come and sing, it's unbelievable.
You know anybody in the music business?
Man, it's so multi-talented, I wouldn't just limit it to that.
Just remember Capone, that's all. Okay, Danny? On behalf of everybody here, congratulations and thank you. Football's yours.
Well, I'll follow the 5 B's. Be brief, brother, be brief. So I know you're all another one. First of all, it's an honor to be here tonight, and thank you for all coming, giving up your time. You know, when I think of Mike, I was thinking, you know, I'm always grateful to have a little attention to get an award like this, but really, Mike is he a legend? There's no question. 30 years. There's so many things going on, and he's such a connector, and that's what I love about Mike, and I'm grateful and appreciate the relationship, really. Tonight, the money that's being raised, and we're very grateful. Steiner Sports, we're powered by fans, and we're trying to do as much as we can to get everybody as close to the game, but we're also trying to help as many people as we can. with the athletes that are grateful to work with. So we try to use those influences more than just getting autographs and doing appearances, but we're really trying to help people and going out there and doing a lot of good charity work. And that's really the most important thing to me at this point in my career, 28 years in Steiner Sports, is trying to help as many people as I can, as often as I can, and expect nothing back. So the family service of Westchester are 2 homes that my wife and I took on and rebuilt. And these are homes that are filled with about 8 kids each that don't necessarily have a place to go. And the money that we're raising tonight, I manage all that money for these 2 homes, so we don't want to waste a nickel. And these kids have a great opportunity to go to college, and get mentored, tutored, sit in the good seats, and we try to treat these kids that have not had a really good hand dealt to them. We really try to give these kids as rich a perspective as we can, and let them know what's ahead. It could be something really good. So a lot of our kids now are starting to go to college. It's just a complete turnaround. We take them to college campuses. We kill them at tutoring. I ethically bribe them. I mean, I believe in bribing kids. For me, it's getting good grades. So, you know, if it's getting them a laptop, it's getting whatever, you know. I just want to make sure these kids know that when they do good work and they work hard, that good things are going to happen. And for all of you that support Steiner, whether it be at the Roosevelt Field store or corporate offices, you know, I'm very grateful. It's not easy to build a brand, but it's because of the fans and customers that have lost their minds buying our stuff, which we're very grateful for. So thank you. On behalf of the 120 employees and myself, thank you for supporting the brand. And really thank all of you for coming out tonight and supporting FSW. The 2 homes are really important. One of them is dedicated to my mom, Evelyn Sachs, who, you'll all be getting a book, and the name of the book is You Gotta Have Balls. And that's my mother's favorite line. It's obviously a little bit of a play on words because we sell several 100,000 balls a year. But also my mother, as a kid, was always, you know, she was a woman ahead of her time, and she didn't take any crap from anybody. So you'll enjoy the book if you want. It's going to be given to you free. And the homes are dedicated to my mom and my father-in-law, 2 people that were extremely important, influential, that did all the right things. And not only because they did the right things, but they thought about doing the right thing as well. It's nice to do the right things. It's also important to think about the right things all the time. And I think that those are the 2 best models that I was able to gear my career after. So thank you for coming, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Please welcome here with a special, very special gift in tribute to you, another dear friend who always supports the troops, Steve Castleton. Steve.
For those of you who don't know, well, first of all, I met Brandon about 2002 when both of us had a lot darker hair. When he purchased something on his website, he pretty much made a phone call or sent an email. There was no such things as shopping carts or anything like that. He's been doing authentications for everybody, for the NFL, for Major League Baseball. 2 weeks ago, Hillary Clinton called him to authenticate Donald Trump's hair. So they leave it to Brandon to do everything. But in all seriousness, over the years, I have 2 sons and a daughter-in-law on active duty in the Army. One of the things about Brandon is he does so many things quietly. And as a parent of 3 soldiers, I know what it's like. But he's done stuff over the years for the armed forces, for the first responders, and he doesn't say, pat me on the back. He just does it quietly. With that in mind, the Marines are going to present this to him. What they actually did last week, they flew this flag over Ground Zero, and they want to present it to you for everything you're doing for the armed forces.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. My wife's going to kill me if I bring home another collectible, but I think I had to make an exception here. This is amazing, so thank you.
Please welcome back our host, Mike Catino.
Okay, we're going to start this thing going. The first thing I want to thank is my lovely wife for 39 years that puts up with all my stuff, Rebecca. She's around here somewhere, smoking cigarette, you know, thank you for everything. Becky, Okay. In Sportscene, there's these 3 people that help make this thing possible, and they work 24/7, weeks and weeks and weeks with phone calls, back and forth, picking up stuff, and I would like to present them all an award all the time. So, would Fran Petito come up? Then my #1 girl that put this thing together. She worked unbelievable hours. Denise LaRose and Kim Hess. These girls worked and made everything possible that you see inside and outside today. The most important person of this whole thing is not me, because these people made this thing work. And it was the first guy that took me on the golf course to play golf in my entire life, 30-something years ago. I'd like to say, Bob, thank you very much for everything you did. And I'm not going to give you an award because he makes the awards. What's the sense of giving the guy who makes the awards an award? But we're going to go out to dinner with you and your wife. Bob Zuckerman, the guy that brings the starting with he raises millions of dollars for the JDF Foundation for research. He has his own tournament, and I help him as much as I can. Bobby, thank you very much.
Well, before we do some more fundraising, I'm going to invite everybody back up to finish their dinner right now. And I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay?